Hey Yins guys, welcome back to the channel. What a day I had today. Had two cancellations. First one earlier this morning. I was down Ambridge. No, down Baden. I was down Baden and went to pick somebody up at a fast food place. Two adults and two children just barely old enough to walk. No car seats. They came out to the car. I said, I'm sorry, you're going to have to cancel the ride because I can't pick up your kids without car seats. She mouthed off to me and cussed me out like you wouldn't believe. That's why this generation is going to be so screwed up, because the current generation people having kids are screwed up. So she wouldn't cancel the ride. I'm like, well, I'm not allowed to pick up. She says, she calls me up and she says, I went to cancel the ride and I can't do it because it's going to charge me the full trip. I said, well, that's what happens. It's in the terms of service. What kind of parent takes their little kids around in cars without car seats in this day and age? My shirt says, pray for haters. I pray for people like that have little kids and don't have car seats. I mean, go down to the frickin' red, white, and blue thrift store and buy one. You know, you don't care what happens to your kids. That's screwed up, man. Not only that, but on my side of it, if I get pulled over or if I'm in an accident and the police find that I have two kids that are not in car seats, guess what? I'm going to get a giant ticket, if not lose my license. I won't be able to ride share anymore. Alright. Then I had several lovely rides, just beautiful. I even had one out in the country, caught one back out of the country, city mouse, country mouse thing. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I go to pick up a ride in Pittsburgh, and I always stop, and this is for those of you who are wanting to do Uber. Here's a tip for you. You ask what their name is. If it doesn't match what's on the app, say, okay, what name is it under? If they can't give you a name, they're using a fake account. Boom, you don't pick them up. You get the cancellation fee and you move on. So anyhow, I go down, and it's, I think, 10-minute ride to go get this person. So I get down to their house, and this baby-faced kid comes out. He looked like he was 14 or 15. I said, how old are you? He says, yo man, I'm 16. I said, well, yo man, I can't pick you up because it's in the terms of service. You must be 18 or older to ride by yourself. If you got a parent or something that's going to ride with you, fine. But I'm liable. It's in the terms of service. Once again, hate to be stickler for rules, but I mean, this is my income. Don't mess with my income. So I drive off and went a fair distance away, and I typed in an email to the help thing for Lyft, and I get a phone call from the owner of the account, the guy's older brother. He says, "What is wrong with you? Why did you drive off?" I said, "Because you can't ride in a Lyft or an Uber if you are under 18. Well, I've never heard so many cuss words at one time. Well, now maybe. When I was young, I lived in a mixed service housing area, Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, in Japan. And some Marines can talk some stuff. Well, this would make a Marine blush. This guy hauled off and just, I said, "Sir, you're gonna have to call Lyft." Hung up on him. So I'm driving off, and he calls me back like 5 minutes later. He says, "Hey, you haven't canceled the ride." I said, "That's right, you got to cancel the ride." He says, "It sounds like you've got an attitude." And he's swearing at me. And he is rude, belligerent. And I said, "Sir, it's in the terms of service. You got to call Lyft." And I really hope that they deactivate his account. It's unsafe. I mean, you hear all the strange stuff going on in this world, and come on, take some responsibility. I can't, and not only that, they say, "Oh yeah, I get rides from Lyft and Uber all the time for him." Well, you drivers that do that, we have to deal with the fallout from your stupidity. And that is what grinds my gears today. I had a good day, other than those 2 incidents. Very happy riders. I was very happy. Got to talk. Actually picked up a Pittsburgh Penguin today. I didn't know it until the next guy I picked up. I said, "Yeah, is there this guy that's named so-and-so?" "Yeah, he's brand new." I'm like, "Oh, cool." So far I've had a Pittsburgh Penguin in my car and a Pittsburgh Steeler in my car. Neither one tipped. That's another thing that grinds my gears. You got millions of dollars, you can throw a few dollars to your driver. Don't be a jag-off. Anyhow, love the good riders, pray for the bad riders, and have a great day. Uber on, rush on. Have a great day.